Plans for a U.S. and South Korea joint military bore in August will proceed in spite of being viewed as incitement by Pyongyang. A huge ocean, land and air practice is made arrangements for not long from now, in spite of North Korea undermining to dispatch a salvo of rockets toward the U.S. Pacific region of Guam. Trump has cautioned the Democratic People's Republic of Korea to start acting responsibly or face fire and fierceness. The president now says the U.S. military is bolted and stacked, trusting pioneer Kim Jong-un will act admirably. RT reports. The Ulchi Freedom Guardian practices are held every year and cause shock from North Korea, with Pyongyang calling them arrangement for war. The 2017 war games were arranged before the flare-up of the present emergency and won't be rescheduled, military authorities in the South Korean capital, Seoul, told AP. The drills, which are to happen between August 21 and 31, will start immediately, the anonymous authorities said on Friday, without explaining. Around 40,000 American and South Korean troops and additionally regular citizens, preparing common barrier reaction, will take an interest in the activities ashore, air and ocean, as indicated by the U.S. State Department. Beforehand, Seoul and Washington have portrayed the Ulchi Freedom Guardian penetrates as a discouragement against a forceful North. U.S. Forces Korea said that the war games were expected to upgrade Union availability, ensure the district and keep up solidness on the Korean peninsula. South Korea has right around 35,000 American troops, which is the third biggest U.S. military unforeseen in an outside state after Japan and Germany. On Thursday, the U.S. military propelled another activity in the area, collaborating with its Japanese partners. Northern Viper 17 war games, which are to finish up on August 28, have brought 3,500 American and Japanese troops, including 500 U.S. Marines and 18 airship, to Japan's northernmost fundamental island Hokkaido. The drills commenced soon after Japanese Defense Minister Itsunori Onoda guaranteed that the nation's Aegis rocket guard framework would cut down North Korean ballistic rockets before they achieve the U.S. region of Guam. Prior, Pyongyang said that it would fire 4 ballistic rockets toward Guam at some point in mid-August as a practice of war with the U.S. As per the North's arrangement, the move will see the rockets flying over Japan and getting somewhere in the range of 30 or 40 kilometers from Guam's shores. The declaration was made after U.S. President Trump guaranteed fire and rage against Pyongyang in the event that it proceeds with tests went for creating atomic-fit long-extend ballistic rockets. Trump proceeded with his forceful talk on Friday, tweeting, "Military arrangements are presently completely set up, bolted and stacked, should North Korea act incautiously."
End goal for D-Day is fighting a single naval battle to gain access. That's what Son Young portrays. That's what the scheme of maneuver that we have here today is optimized to do.
In our doctrine, joint forcible entry operations take place during the Joint Force Commanders seize the initiative phase. That's precisely what we do. We go in and we kick the door down and we allow for the introduction of follow-on forces. It begins with establishment of an amphibious objective area and then shaping and supporting operations ashore to set the conditions for the entry of the amphibious force, seizing the lodgement, expanding that lodgement, and then transition or termination of the exercise. Because we're forward deployed, we have very close relationships with our partners. And for this year's Sanyong, that includes Australia, New Zealand, and the ROC Marine Corps. As we conduct these exercises, we get better, we're more interoperable, and we have better integration across the force.